Hello children, the remaining topics of the lesson 3, the Delhi Sultans in History, will be continuing in this video 3. The next topic is a closer look, administration and consolidation under the Ghalgis and Tughlaqs. The consolidation of a kingdom, as vast as the Delhi Sultanate, needed reliable governors and administrators. Rather than appointing aristocrats and landed chieftains as governors, the early Delhi Sultans, especially Istumas, favored their special slaves purchased for military service called Badagan in Persian. The Ghalgis and Tughlaqs continued to use Bandagan and also raised people of humble birth, who were often their clients, to high political positions. They were appointed as generals and governors. Slaves and clients were loyal to their masters and patrons, but not to their heirs. New sultans had their own servants. The Ghalji and Tughlaq monarchs appointed military commanders as governors of territories of varying sizes. These lands were called Ikta and their holder was called Iktadar or Mukti. The duty of the Muktis was to lead military campaigns and maintain law and order in their Iktas. In the exchange of their military services, the Muktis collected revenues of their assignments as salary. Accountants were appointed by the state to check the amount of revenue collected by the muktis. Care was taken that the mukti collected only the taxes prescribed by the state and that he kept the required number of soldiers. As the Delhi sultans brought the hinterland of the cities under their control, they forced the landed chieftains, the Samanta aristocrats, and rich landlords to accept their authority. Under Alauddin Khalji, the state brought the assessment and collection of land revenue under its own control. The rights of the local chieftains to levy tax was cancelled and they were also forced to pay taxes. The Sultan's administrators measured the land and kept careful accounts. Some of the old chieftains and landlords served the Sultanate as revenue collectors and assessors. There are three types of taxes. First one, on cultivation called karaj and amounting to about 50% of the peasants' produce. Second, on cattle and third, on houses. The Mongols under Genghis Khan invaded Transoxiana in the northeast Iran in 1219 and the Delhi Sultanate faced their onslaught soon after. Mongols' attacks on the Delhi Sultanate increased during the region of Alauddin Khalji and in the early years of Muhammad Tughlaq's rule. This forced true rulers to mobilize a large standing army in Delhi, which posed a huge administrative challenge. The last topic in this lesson, the Sultanate in the 15th and 16th centuries. After the Tughlaqs, the Said and the Lodi dynasties ruled over Delhi and Agra. By this time, independent rules were also established along with the new ruling groups like Afghan and Rajputs. Some of the states established in this period were small but powerful and extremely well administered. Sirsa Shuri started his career as the manager of a small territory for his uncle in Bihar and eventually challenged and defeated the Mughal Emperor Humayun. Sirshas captured Delhi and established his own dynasty. Although the Suri dynasty ruled for only 15 years, it introduced an administration that borrowed elements from Alauddin Khalji and made them more efficient. Sirshah's administration became the model followed by the great Emperor Akbar when he consolidated the Mughal Empire. The question for this session. First question, what is the meaning for client? Second, who is an Iqtadar? Third, mention the types of taxes. This question you have to refer the content book, page number 39. Fourth, write few points about the Sultanate in the 15th and 16th century. Thank you, children.